Iga, thank you so much for your time. It is really an honor for myself as well, and I'm sure for everyone on the Roland-Garros channel to have you as our defending champion. When I mention
Thank you.
Roland-Garros 2020, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Hmm. That's a hard one actually because there were like so many emotions, and actually right after I won, I was unable to, process that. So it all like after I won, it all seems kind of blurry for me. But just like being proud of myself, that's the strongest emotion I feel probably.
When was the time, we know how much media you have to do afterwards, the celebrations. When was the time you actually realized, oh my gosh, I just won the Roland Garros?
Um, well, actually, I had hard time to get used to all the obligations and like sudden popularity in Poland. So I think when I went to for holidays and I had time, to just be calm and think about everything, like not with emotions. And then I realized that, whoa, this is like something big, that's gonna stay with me forever.
At what stage during the tournament, I think we all players, we feel that you kind of started to realize, hold on a second, I'm playing good. I can do this.
Well, actually, till the end of the tournament, I was like, "Can I really do this?"
Oh,
So
okay.
I wasn't that sure, but I think when I played against Simona, and I had some doubts before my match because in 2019 she beat me in like less than 50 minutes. So I was scared that the situation is gonna. We're gonna have the same situation again. But then actually I saw how much progress I've made and how mentally I'm stronger, and also I have weapons against like the best players. So during that match, I think I gained much more confidence. And when I was playing semi-final and quarterfinal, it was pretty weird because I was higher ranked than my opponents, and it's not like usual for me on Grand Slams. It wasn't. so um, so I just won with Simona, and she was basically the one I thought is gonna win the tournament. So the expectations were a little bit higher, like from the outside, but the key was to just keep our routines and not think about the expectations. Just doing the same stuff we did at the beginning of tournament.
Now, I don't know if you are one of, as me, one of the member of the Superstitious Club. If so, are there any things that you already looking forward to do this year in Paris that you did last year that kind of helped you?
I'm not superstitious, but I like to keep my routines, as I said.
Okay.
So, but actually, on every tournament, I have different routines. So, we're just gonna see how it's gonna look like. I mean, I've never been on a tournament as a defending champion, so
It's a nice
there is.
problem to have.
That's true. But it's still a new experience, and we're gonna see because I can approach this like this problem in two ways. It can give me like a lot of motivation and everything, but it can also stress me. So it's good that I have a psychologist on my team, and she's gonna be there, and we're gonna work on everything that's gonna come to us.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned it because that's one of the questions I'm looking forward the most. And whenever I commentate your matches or I get to talk about you, I give you as the best example for young generations, how you go about, the whole social media stuff, the mobiles and all that. How important do you think it is in professional sports to be able to turn off that outside noise and really focus on what really matters?
Well, I think it depends on the person, and for me, it's like the best pattern to do because when I'm at home, I have so many things to do right now. I mean, before as well, because I had school and I finished high school normally. I didn't go to internet
Well done.
schooling or something. Thanks. It's not like a great achievement, but thanks.
Well, I know I did the
Um,
same thing. I couldn't change the timing or whatever, and I think it's so important.
Yeah, for me as well. So yeah, so I have so many things to do at home that I actually like going on tournaments and just cut off everything because yeah, I'm staying in that kind of bubble, not COVID bubble, but my bubble where I can just actually rest and focus on myself and yeah, just be ready for matches. And that's my actually only obligations before tournament, and that's that's like less than I have at home. So actually on tournaments sometimes I'm resting more than when I have breaks.
Well done on that, because I think you are the best example of that. Really proud of you.
Well, I'm still actually learning how to do that properly, and yeah, right now when my life like changed completely, it's also hard to switch from these two modes when you are doing everything in a hurry and then you have a lot of time in a tournament. But I try to do some nice stuff that's gonna keep me, relaxed. So thanks.
Talking about how much life has changed, we all know that doing well, there are some benefits. What has been like the coolest thing that you got to do, or meet someone, or someone wrote you that you thought, oh my gosh, this is really awesome?
Well, I think the messages I got from like famous people that was really
Who
nice.
was on the top of the list?
Well, I can't really name one person because there were people from Poland and celebrities in Poland, and also the like tennis society, but like the legends, as the Laver or there were like a lot of messages, and actually I right after the tournament I couldn't read all of them, but it was really amazing to see that my work has been appreciated that way. But actually I think the best things are yet to come, because I didn't really have much time to rest. I had to prepare for the next season, and when I have some time off, I'm doing my driver's license, so I still have some stuff to do. And I think after this season and basically after Olympics, we're gonna rest a little bit more and go on some nice vacations.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you
those are the real problems, having to do your driving license.
Well, actually, it was pretty hard because I wanted to do it as fast as I can. So when I'm 18 in Europe, but I had graduation from high school, then COVID came, and actually right now I'm almost 20 and I don't have it. So yeah.
Well, you better hurry up.
I will. It's going well, so.
Okay, well, I hope next time I see you, you already have it. So, anyways, lastly, one of the most impressive things that I think about you, Iga, is that, one thing is to win a Roland-Garros and a Grand Slam title, but then to be able to back it up with amazing results and being super solid, the months following that, that's probably sometimes even harder. Well, don't be perfectionist.
I don't know if I'm super solid.
Yeah, but it's been great. What do you think the key to that is, to keep up with that consistency?
Well, like in my opinion, I'm not still consistent. So so we have a lot of work to do, and actually like it's harder for me to deal with my expectations than people's expectations. And seeing how I played on Roland-Garros, it gave me like the feeling that, oh wow, I can play great tennis, so why aren't I doing that on every tournament, and sometimes I have thoughts like that, but it's also a new situation that I have to adjust to. And I think I had a great run in Adelaide and also Australian Open. It was a good tournament for me, even though I lost in the fourth round. Some people may think that she won a Grand Slam, so she should be in semifinals and finals, but fourth round, it's still a good result for me. And every match I lost, I know what I should work on, and I lost with really like solid players, and they had great matches that day. So yeah, I have nothing to like regret to have regret about, but we're still working to be more consistent, and I think I'm not on that level yet, and I think it takes even sometimes few years to achieve that. So that's my, like, goal for the whole career, basically.
Well, good luck with that. And I must not leave before, since Paris is the fashion capital, ask you, now that you are doing obviously much more photo shoots and being more in the spotlight, how much your relationship to fashion has changed over the last couple of months?
Well, the thing is that I don't have like a lot of knowledge about fashion. So like when I'm seeing actually like Naomi doing all the projects and everything, well, I really respect that, because that part of life that I'm not really I don't have much knowledge about. So I think I had some good choices, like the dress I wore after French Open to a trophy photo shoot. I think that was a that was a good choice.
That was
But
beautiful.
thanks. But well, I still have to improve in that. So
Well, I think you're doing more than fine. I can sense it's the first time we meet that you are in the perfectionist club, like I used to
yeah.
used to be.
Yeah, I am. But
yeah, go ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I just wanted to say that it's not easy always to develop in fashion area when you're a sports person, because you're always wearing sports stuff.
Yeah.
And when you want to be comfortable, you're as well wearing sports stuff. So
don't worry, you have plenty of time
more
for that
chances
when
to do
you
that.
retire. When you retire, then you can explore all of it.
Exactly.
And Iga, super lastly, I have to say, first time I got asked to describe your style of play, I said you remind me the combination of Martina Hingis, Agi Radwanska, and Jennifer Capriati. Does any of that ring bell to you? And did you admire any of these players growing up?
Yes. Well, I mean, of course, I know their history. I didn't actually have an like idol when I was growing up, so that's kind of weird in my case. But
Well, I
that's
think that's
really
why
nice of
you
you
are the
to say that.
combination.
Well, okay, but can you explain more, like which parts of
So
similar?
because of your timing and the easy power, and at the same time the anticipation, like Martina, that you can see what
Yeah.
the player's gonna do before they actually do it, and the explosiveness of Jennifer. So that's why I've put it
Okay.
like that.
Okay, thank you. Well, now I can actually describe my game maybe better, because it's hard from my perspective to see who I'm playing like. So that's really nice of you to say that. I really appreciate it.
No, that's how I feel it, how I see it, and I have to say I'm one of your biggest fans, because it's really cool to see your style in women's tennis. So
Thank you.
thank you so much for your time, Iga, and I wish you
Thank you.
amazing moments in Roland-Garros, which is coming up very soon, and good luck with you defending your title.
Well, we're gonna see how that's gonna go, but I'm looking forward to it. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Iga.